Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Right here we have two packages that have actually came from our Whatnot viewers. And so all I did was I got rid of the labels just to go ahead and protect the privacy of our viewers here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna unbox these boxes right here on camera to document the process. And then next I'll do a proper appraisal. We'll lock in the deal with the customer, and then we'll turn around and we'll sell all of this product right here to our Whatnot viewers. So here we go. All right, so got our gloves on. Let's go ahead and be very, very careful that we're just kind of barely cutting into that box there. We want to be careful that we don't accidentally cut into anything that's too deep inside there. So really we just want to try to score this enough to start to get it apart. These packages get packaged together really well. So, oh, check that out, guys. Check that out right there. Cheerios penny. See what this paper is off camera real quick, just in case it's something that is confidential. I don't even think there's anything on that. Oh, no way, guys. Check that out right there. 1886. That's a key date V-nickel right there, chat. Holy cow. That's a great way to get this box started. Now, the rest of this, chat, is all right here, NGC graded presidential dollar sets right here, chat. These are going to be some awesome coins here. Look at that reverse proof there. Absolutely beautiful coin, chat. Check this thing out. And we'll get some better high-res photos of these things that you guys can check out. But this is a whole set here. So I know somewhat what's coming in these boxes, but I have no idea the full content that's inside of these. Therefore, I will have to go through, take the time to look at every single one of these individually. But ultimately, these are both NGC boxes full of presidential dollar sets. And you can see we got a bunch more there. So we'll dive into those a little bit later. Figure out an appraisal for the full set here. We'll leave those couple sit in the tray there. Like I said, I have no idea what's in these packages. I knew about these coming in, but I had no idea about the Cheerios penny and the V-nickel in that set, so that's super exciting. I'm really excited to dive into that a little bit more. So let's see how this box here opens up. See if I don't ride the struggle bus too much here. You always want to be careful, like I said, that you don't want to cut into these a little too much and accidentally damage the contents on the inside. So, what do we got here, chat? What do we got? That right there is exactly why, chat, we'd be very, very careful as we open these boxes up so we don't accidentally cut into anything. So, what do we have here? United States Mint presidential $1 uncirculated set. Check that out. Still in the original wrapping too. Never been opened. Set that off to the side. Let's see, chat. You're getting first looks at this as I am. Here we go. Oh man, we had a tube of presidential dollars here. Looks like that bust open. Get all those put back in there. This is why we wear our gloves, chat. This is exactly why we wear our gloves. Figure out what we got in here. Oh, there's our cap. So that looks like another tube of presidential dollars there. Some more presidential dollars. Sacagawea dollars there, chat. Looks like a tube of Sacagaweas. Here we go. Some presidential dollars there. Some Kennedys. Oh, check this out. 4-coin presidential set. Ikes, halves, quarters, more uncirculated Sacagaweas. Uh-oh, here we go, chat. Now we're getting to some fun stuff. Uh-oh. Here we go. Never circulated Danbury Mint. Can't wait to check those out a little bit deeper, chat. Figure out what these are. Here we go. Looks like some more Sacagawea dollars in there. Another Danbury Mint. Never circulated roll. Okay. Check this out. 1977 San Francisco, proof 67 Ike. Another roll of presidential dollars, it looks like. Uh-oh, chat. We're going to dive into this bag separate, so we'll set this right here. We're going to dive into that bag separate in just a moment. Here we go. Uh-oh, this stuff must have fell. United States Liberty coin. Always glad that it's got the papers in it. It's always a nice thing when it's got all the pieces and all the components, chat. It's a bicentennial, a quarter, I believe. Like I said, always nice when you got the box and papers. You have all the parts. Oh, wow. Check this out. Portraits of Liberty. It's got a Barber dime, a Liberty nickel, and a standing Liberty quarter, chat. Certificate of authenticity. It's the whole card. That thing's pretty sweet. Uh-oh. Looks like there's a couple of loops that they sent with these. A couple of loops. That's kind of cool. All right. They must have been sitting on a couple extra loops that they're not going to use. Those must have fell out of that one tube. We'll get those put back in. Uh-oh, what's this? What's in here? I'll check that out. 5 years of Buffalo nickels. 1934, 35, 36, 37, 38. Pretty cool. Probably pull that card out there. All right, let's see. What else? Uh-oh, we'll dive into that in a moment. Let's see what's in these little cards here. Oh, looks like more presidential dollars, chat, in these Loctites. Whole stack of them. Man, all sorts of cool stuff in here. Let's see. Uh-oh. Not all just presidential dollars. That's why we got to go through the whole stack. Check this out. 1904 Indian head cent. Barber dime. V-nickel. And a proof Lincoln cent. It's in 1996, I believe. All right, let's check out this bag here, chat. Looks like a high grade 1944 Lincoln. Red 1945. $1969. There we go. Ooh, look at that. 1928. Look at the toning. Look at the color on that. All right. So here we go. This bag here. This is a heavy bag here. Let's see what's all in here. Let's see what's all in here. Start just kind of, uh-oh. Nice barber quarter there. Loose barber quarter there. Looks like a bag of barber dimes there, chat. A whole bag of barber dimes. 09 VDB is what's written on the bag. So I don't know if that's multiples or if there's one in there or what, but 09 VDB is what's written on the bag. 09 Indian. Wow. I can't wait to look inside of that bag a little bit closer. Looks like there's a couple loose barber quarters here. I don't know if these fell out of a different bag or what. But it looks like we got some barber quarters here. Oh, right here out of this bag, got a hole blown out. A whole bag of barber quarters, it looks like. Bag of Mercury dimes here. Better dates, okay. I can't wait to check those out. Oh, here we go. A whole bag of war nickels, it looks like. Oh, that's a whole bag of war nickels there. Barber half dollars right there, chat. Barber halves, super neat. This looks like a bag of just kind of miscellaneous items here. Looks like some quarters, some cents, some barber dimes, Indian head cents. We'll check that out a little bit closer. Let's see what else. Oh, uh-oh. Another barber quarter there. Oh, 08 Indians. 08 Indians. I can't wait to check these bags out a little bit closer. Uh-oh, these look like 2-cent pieces, chat. So this looks like a bag of 2-cent pieces here. Another whole bag of Mercury dimes with mint mark, it says. Okay. It's always interesting to see how people separate their stashes. We're going to save that little one there for last. We'll actually kind of open this one up here, kind of pop some of these out and see what's in here. Those other bags seem to be a little bit more 1919 Walker half. 1883, no cents. 1883 without cents. Okay, chat. 1974 proof Ike. 73. I think it's beautiful. 17D on reverse. Uh-oh, earlier Walkers. 17S. 1883 seated dime. 1875 San Francisco, it looks like. I'll check all these out closer. 1876 CC Liberty seated quarter, chat. Wow. Isn't that thing nice? Holy cow, we got some cool stuff in here. What else? What else? 1831 large cent. What year is that? That looks like 1805. I'll check that out a little bit closer. 1838 maybe is what that actually is. Looks like that's what's written. That might be 1838. That looks like 1919. 1917D. 1837, chat. Large cent. 1838. 1883. Liberty seated. Ooh, 1852. 1852 large cent. Oh, wow. 1917 Type 1 Standing Liberty Quarter, chat. See if that camera can't zoom in on that. We'll get you a better look at that. Wow. Let's keep going. What else? Uh-oh, another Liberty seated dime. Oh, 1832 cap bust dime. Oh no, that is awesome. 1852 Liberty seated. 1890 Liberty seated. That's got really good shield detail still. 1852. Looks like 1822. And 1825, chat. Some awesome large cents. Really neat. Now, right here, looks like a little bag of gold. Little bag of gold. Let's see what all we got in here. Okay. That's a pamp right there. That's a pamp. What is that? 1 gram. Pamp 1 gram. Ooh, these are those Dia de los Muertos. 1/200th ounce of golds right here. That one looks like the Egyptian one. Here we go. Uh-oh. So these are both 1/200ths. This looks like maybe a 1/100th. Let's see what this is. Yep, this is a 1/100th ounce of gold, chat. 1/100th ounce of gold. We'll get you guys some better looks on this, some of this stuff. So there you have it, chat. If you would like to send your collection in, or part of your collection, or anything that you would like to unload, if you would like to send it in for appraisal, we'd be happy to take a look at it and make you an offer. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to sit down. I'm going to go through this more with a fine-tooth comb. I'm going to put together an offer for what I'd like to make. I think that we are going to come to an agreement on this deal here, and we're going to turn around and we're going to sell this on our Whatnot page. So click the links in the description to follow me on Whatnot, get first look at this inventory, and let's see if we can't get you a better look at some of this stuff. Thank you. Stay tuned for more.